Hello, Phil here from Wings of Pegasus, and welcome to another analysis video. On the agenda tonight, we have Kiss, a band that I think pretty much everyone's heard of, or if you haven't heard of them, you've definitely seen them. They took the showmanship and that kind of whole entertainment up a notch. We're going to be looking at a performance of Black Diamond, and this is from 1975. So let's see how Kiss are getting on. So the first thing to say straight off the bat is that the vocalist is in fact the drummer, and that's Peter Criss. So yeah, this is just showing that Kiss actually had quite a lot of talent going around, and I think this goes under the radar just because of the fact that everyone might not have taken them seriously because of the way that they look. For me, it's just really entertaining to watch as well, but there's always fundamentally a talent level to all of these bands who you see who reach the top level and get a lot of exposure. It's not just because they're a gimmick. Some people might see it like that, but it's because they are actually genuinely good musicians and they just portray themselves differently on stage. And Kiss were one of those bands that when they were playing, not only were they good technically, and as you can tell, you know, the harmony lines are spot on as well. Not only were they good at doing everything musically, but they put on that show, and you know, they started doing all kind of things like almost like choreography with their movements on stage. So they were really innovators, and looking back now, it's funny because they've got actually kind of a really clean tone, whereas I think probably back in the day they probably were seen as a bit evil or whatever just because of the face paint and everything, but it's actually a really kind of musical sound that they're making. And they're a prime example of having just come off the back of a solo straight into harmony lines and nailing them. And I think a lot of the guitar work with Kiss is actually really good as well, because I've taught a number of Kiss songs because I do teach the guitar. And some of the stuff in there is actually really melodic, and some of it's actually quite technical as well. So it's actually really impressive. And these guys do go underneath the radar just because of the way they look. And there's plenty of bands like that who have that kind of outrageous image. But then underneath it all is always a fundamental musical ability that is above the average. And that's why so many bands that try and look really different and try and put on a massive show, if they haven't got the musicality and the ability in the first place, they're never going to get anywhere, and they will be seen as a gimmick, and people suss you out straight away if you have not got that musical integrity running through that kind of bottom layer of everything that you're doing. So yeah, Kiss is, you know, one of those bands that a lot of people might not have spent time listening to them, but I'd suggest just give them a little bit of a chance, have a listen to their music, because it's really impressive stuff. You can tell here live that, you know, they're not stupid. They're nailing these harmonies. They're solid. They're really tight, and they're putting on a great show. I just want to see if they do any of their choreography at any point. And there it was, right on cue. So that's what Kiss bring to the party, to the gigs as well. Real entertainment as well as great solid playing. And another thing about this video is the tones, there's nowhere to hide. It's just pure, it just sounds like it's just straight into the amp. Little bit of overdrive, but yeah, literally just clicking on the overdrive channel and that's it. There's no delay, no reverb, and the vocals are really dry as well. So yeah, they're doing a great job considering it is all so matte finish with the overall sound. But yeah, this is Kiss. I'm going to leave the link to the video in the description so you guys can check it out. Thanks for the suggestion to watch this video. Keep those coming in the comments below and let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next one.